Hello to everyone, the podcast where we explore the patterns that shape our lives. I'm your host, Amin, and today we're tackling a big one. Sara, let me ask you and everyone listening, what if I told you that waiting for motivation to strike is the biggest trap holding you back from your goals?
That is such a powerful starting point. Hi everyone, I'm Sarah. And that idea, that trap, is exactly what we're calling the motivation myth today. We all have this image of motivation as this lightning bolt of inspiration that has to hit us before we can get started on something important.
Exactly. The myth is that motivation is a cause of action, but in reality, it's the other way around. Action is the cause of motivation. Think about it. When was the last time you felt super motivated to go to the gym after a long, tiring day? Probably never.
Right. The motivation comes after you've pushed through that initial resistance, after you've finished the workout and you're feeling that rush of endorphins. Suddenly, you're motivated to eat healthier, to go back again tomorrow. The feeling follows the action.
It's a classic Newton's law of motion, really. An object in motion stays in motion. The hardest part is always getting started. I love the analogy that you can't steer a parked car. You have to be moving, even just a little, to be able to direct your path.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Steer a parked car. That's brilliant. It perfectly captures that feeling of being stuck. You can have the best intentions, the most detailed plans, but if you're waiting for the right feeling to begin, you'll be waiting forever. So if action is the spark, what fuels that first tiny step?
That's the million-dollar question. And for me, the answer is your why, your reason. It has to be something deeper than a surface level goal. I can give you a personal example. For years, I wanted to get into a consistent fitness routine. My goal was always superficial, like, I want to look better.
Yeah, I think a lot of people can relate to that.
And it never stuck. Because on a cold, rainy morning, looking better wasn't a strong enough reason to get out of a warm bed. The shift happened when my why changed. I realized I wanted the energy to keep up with my kids, to be healthy enough to see them grow up and have families of their own.
Wow, that's a completely different emotional anchor. It's not about vanity anymore. It's about love, about legacy.
Exactly. And suddenly, getting out of bed wasn't a chore. It was an investment in my future with my family. Your why has to be stronger than your strongest excuse. It's the fuel you use to take that first step, even when you feel zero motivation.
Okay, so let's get practical. Let's say someone listening right now has found their why. They know what they want and why they want it. But the day to day reality, the sheer size of the goal, can still be overwhelming. How do we translate that why into daily action and build momentum?
This is where systems and small wins become your best friends. One of my favorite concepts is the 2 minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes to complete, do it immediately. Don't put it on a to do list, just do it.
I love that. It's about reducing friction. Instead of write a novel, the goal becomes write one sentence. Or instead of clean the whole house, it's put one dish in the dishwasher.
Yes, because once you write that one sentence, you might write another. Once you do that one dish, the next one seems easier. It's about getting the ball rolling. Each tiny action is a vote for the type of person you want to become.
That's such a great way to frame it. You're building an identity through small, consistent actions. It reminds me of the idea of habit stacking, linking a new habit you want to form with an existing one. Like, after I brush my teeth, I will meditate for 1 minute.
Habit stacking is a game changer. You're not relying on memory or motivation, you're just following a preset script. It automates the process. Another key is designing your environment for success. Want to drink more water? Leave a bottle on your desk. Want to read more? Put a book on your pillow. Make your desired actions the path of least resistance.
It's about being intentional, proactively creating the conditions for success instead of reactively fighting against temptation and procrastination. So, to bring this all together, we've busted the myth that motivation comes first, we've established that action creates motivation,